Alright guys, my new 2015 Hobie PA14 foot. I wanted to go over some of the accessories that I put on it. This is for my fishing buddies out there and my brother. I'm going to send this to. You can see the front hatch cover here. I mounted a compass on the front. It's one my wife got me a couple years ago, even before I had a kayak. I'd been talking about getting a kayak for that long. So I actually took it apart because it came with a large base that you actually strap down to the front of the kayak. I attached it to the hatch cover here with a 25-pound 3M tape. It's 25 pounds per square inch, so I don't think that's going to come off there. It's mounted on there pretty well. If you open up this hatch cover here, a lot of people use this as a ice chest. I've seen a lot of people use it as dry storage. I think I'm going to use it as a dry storage. I got my straps in here temporarily. That's why I use it to strap down a kayak to the top of the Tahoe or fishing trailer, whichever one I'm going to use. 3-pound anchor, ram mount for the GoPro. And I'm sure I'll have a lot more other things in here when I get ready to go fishing. But take this hatch cover out. Inside the hole of the bolt, you can see I got the Hobie battery system. That's for the Lowrance fish finder up here. It's got the 3 horizontal tubes here. 3 on this side, 3 on that side. That's for the rods. You can have 3 rods on that side, 3 rods on this side. I don't see the need of 6 rods, but it gives you plenty of storage on this boat. And they have plenty of storage underneath also if you want to put stuff underneath this hatch. On this boat is also, you can put a sail on it. This is the mast, the tube where you would put the mast to hold the sail. I'm not going to get a sail right now. Don't know if I ever will, but for right now I'll put a 1-inch ram ball wedge mount in there, which put my Hobie leash on there to hold the Mirage drive, just in case these fail. If you ever turn over, this leash will keep the Mirage drive with you, so you don't have to spend another $800 or $900 to replace that Mirage drive. These H-rail systems that go a pretty good length of the boat are new for 2015. They're octagon shape with these mounts. It keeps the items that you attach to it from slipping, and you can slide them up and down and then tighten them down wherever you want them. I got the ram mount for my Lowrance system. This Hobie tray here, you can put your pliers, fillet knife, hooks, all different accessories on it inside. You can put temporary items in there if you don't want to put them back in your tackle box. It's also got this strap here and this strap here to basically keep that tray from coming out if you get into rough seas or rough swells. Cup holder comes with the new kayak. Rod holders come with it. Basically holds your butt of your rods in place with this bungee here. Pulls up, attaches on there. There's another one right over there for that one. Underneath here, this is the Vantage seating. It's fully adjustable. I'm sure y'all have seen videos of it. This will adjust the bottom part of the seat. This side here will adjust the back, forward or up. The seat is in the down position right now. If you ever get into really smooth, calm conditions, you can lift it up and then adjust your bottom up, adjust your back a little bit further back, and sit a little bit higher on your kayak. That way you can see better into the water. There's a controller right over here that'll pull these back when you take pressure off the seat and allow the seat to go back down. I can't reach it right now, so I'm just going to move that with my finger. It's also got lumbar adjustment on the back. Get you a bit of lumbar support. Got the anchor trolley here. That way you can position your anchor at the stern of your boat or at the bow of your boat. These are extended rod holders that go in place. That way keep your reel a little bit higher out of the water. Got the 35-quart Yeti ice chest. Also comes with it didn't come with, I purchased the Yak Gear seat that goes on top of it. It uses your lock holes that come with the Yeti. You put these eyelets here and that secures the seat to that. That way you can bring one of your boys or child with you. On the back, I did have to drill into the back of the Yeti in order to install these stainless steel pad eyes. That doesn't ever hold any weight, but it does keep the seat from flipping up if the wind ever catches it. Otherwise, when it's in the up position, you can see how it's basically slack. These pad eyes never hold any weight. I didn't really like drilling into my Yeti, but they did provide some really nice stainless pad eyes. I went with the Yeti rod holders. That gives me some extra place. You can put either rods or a stern light or a net, anything like that. To secure it, I went with the Yeti Yeti brackets down there. I put some really nice thick stainless steel fender washers underneath the bottom side by gaining access through this hole. That way you're not pulling from just 2 square inches, you're pulling from a larger area, so it doesn't take a chance at pulling too much pressure on one concentrated point inside the hull of that kayak. If you look on the underneath side, new for 2015, this boat comes with a skeg that drops down. Back here is the rudder. That rudder will drop down and give you a little bit of turning, or actually, I mean, very good turning from what they say. But the skeg, when that drops down, it drops down pretty low. It prevents any wind drift on the kayak. Move to this side of the boat. You see right up here I got my GoPro mount. That's the, I think it's the Yakman dog bone ram mount. It's attached to the H-row system with a 1.5 inch ball mount here, then a double 1 inch and another double 1 inch, which will connect to the GoPro. You see I got my Scotty bait board. A lot of guys will attach their GoPros here on the Scotty bait boards. I've also got another attachment that'll let me angle that bait board and get it a little bit higher up or further out. I've made this bracket here from a double-sided paddle. I didn't want just a single-sided paddle that the kayak came with, or it came with a double-sided paddle, but they have a handle to turn the double-sided paddle into a single oar, and then that mounts right back here in place of this. But with having my ice chest and the extra rod holders, it really didn't work well. And I like just having a double paddle just in case you get into some shallow areas where you can't use the Mirage drive. This cord here is to drop the skeg. This cord here is to the kickstands that keep the seat in the up position. And then there's another cord on this side that lowers the rudder system. You can flip this seat up here. Underneath there I got my GoPro, which I'll probably keep my pistol in there along with my car keys and other items that I don't want to get wet when I'm not having my GoPro inside there. These are the 2 tackle boxes that actually usually mount inside the tackle management system. This system here, usually when you open this lid, these 2 tackle boxes will pop out of here with a different tray that goes in there. I purchased this tray and put that in there in order to get me a another dry cell, basically, so I could have quick access to other items that I want and not have to reach all the way in the front hatch to get it. Inside here I have this attached to one of the scupper holes with a so that it doesn't slide all the way back in the kayak. But this is my bilge pump. Basically, if I do take on water for any reason, this is my backup plan. I can pump this water out. When I pump it out, it'll basically come onto the deck here, go in through here, and go back into whatever body of water I'm in. So that's my backup plan. There's a little net here. We can put other items inside that net on the door. And what else we got? I ended up going with the Hobie the wheel kit in order to move this kayak. This kayak does weigh 100-something pounds, so it is pretty heavy. You definitely can't move it by yourself without those wheels. So those wheels are definitely a must. You need at least those. A lot of guys are saying that you need the larger wheels, the large gray floating wheels, to be able to move it on the sand. I guess I'll find out this weekend on that. I may have to buy another set of wheels, but the other set of wheels should fit on that bracket. But those are solid foam wheels, like a really hard, dense foam, so you don't ever have to worry about those going flat like on some of the other models. Some of the other models are tube tires, and you'll have to worry about getting flat tires on them. This is the ram mount rod holder that I have. It's really adjustable with the 1.5 inch ram ball mount. It'll lay down flat also whenever you're not using it, so you don't have to completely take it off. And the Mirage drive, can't wait to try it out. See how that works. It's supposed to be pretty good. Can't wait. Hadn't had it out yet, but we're gonna get out there pretty soon. Y'all guys have any ideas? I'm always open for any ideas, and give me a call. Let me know.